Okay, so why are we here, my darlings? We are here because Alex O'Keefe took the train en route to Connecticut and was met with the most awful experience. Let's watch.
I haven't done anything illegal.
Let me put on custody. Here we go from there.
I am sitting on a train and one white woman didn't like my presence. Resisting what? Resisting what? What are you trying to arrest me for?
You've been disorderly.
I was sitting on a train. I was sitting on a train and you're trying to arrest me for what? Can I not even know what you're trying to arrest me for? Because a white woman, this white woman, resisting what? Am I being arrested? To arrest the one black dude on the train because this white woman said she didn't like the way I was sitting on the train. So you call the police. You call the police to arrest the one black dude on the train. I haven't done anything illegal.
Let's go.
I haven't done anything illegal. I haven't done anything illegal.
Let me put on custody. Here we go from there.
I am sitting on a train and one white woman didn't like my presence. Train put handcuffs on. Like that's used to it.
She was talking about you.
They don't know. They just pointed. They just saw the black guy and they arrested me.
What's the zip code?
11220.
Thank you.
You know what saddens me? I would have really liked to know the police officers. I would have also liked to know what this woman had to say. I would have loved for this couple to be arrested, because this is disruption of somebody's day. This is calling out the police, wasting their time, taxpayers' money. Why were they not taken into account for them blowing the whistle on this nonsense? Why? I cry every day for injustice like this, and that's why I bring it to my platform so that you can see. Again, like I said, we blacks, we got to come together. You've got to come together, let them feel it in their pocket. It means that you don't buy anything in retaliation to you saying we're not taking this anymore. You know why? Because the way that Jimmy Kimmel was fired and under 6 days Disney had to reinstate him because they lost over $8 billion leaves me speechless, because I've been saying it for years. They have to feel it in their pocket. It means that if you're being arrested, not a problem. You're arresting me for what exactly? You don't know? Okay. You take your phone, you film that, and we as content creators that have platforms, we will constantly repost and repost and repost, and we stand a unified stance. I live for this every day. You don't even know. I live for this every day. Every day. We have to take a stance. The black dollar is the strongest of all. It's the strongest of all. We stand unified. Let me tell you a story. Listen to the story. I was an extra. I was living in California at the time, and I was doing an after show. And when I came, I usually don't have makeup or hair. So I kind of accept that I might look different. Needless to say, I went to wardrobe and I got my clothes and everything, of which, you know, you have to wear for the character. And that was how I really got to know baby Kiki Palmer, all the little Disney children that are now older. But I knew them then because we used to do a lot of shows there. And there was a director who was really nice. And he said, Fumi, you're not going to be an extra today. I want you to play the character of a young mom. And I said, okay, fine. And that meant more money for me. That meant that I would be in the entire show. So I would be booked for that week. It's locked in. You change out the voucher, the extra voucher, and you're given a union voucher, so to speak. And that's how I really became a union member at that time. Needless to say, the following day, when I was coming as a principal, the wardrobe department lady did not recognize me. You know the saying, it's unfair, but sometimes it's true, and it was very true in this case. They think that all black people look alike. They can't tell the difference. And she could not tell the difference for me from yesterday to today. And she was very rude, and she was very condescending. This is many years ago. I cannot tell you exactly what it was. And I have seen where people have lost their casket, in a sense where you lose control and you start shouting back and forth and you're using colorful language. For me, I don't like to use it because it's not necessary. Because I have really found that when you speak exactly like Alex, it's profound. Alex was released, as you very well know, later on, but I'm getting a point here. You know what I did? Knowing fully well that I would mess up the entire schedule, knowing that I would, I decided to leave. I said, you know what? I'm not treated very well here. So I'm going to leave. Because I don't think she kind of knew. She said, oh, you know, you can just leave. You're not needed here. What she didn't know was that I was a principal character. I said, okay. I took my bags and I left. I used to have a car, a Honda CRV. And I jumped in my car and I left. I hadn't even gotten home. When the producer director said, where are you? Where we want to film? Oh, they were all over the place. And I said, and I told them what happened. They said, what? I said, yes. And of course, they went over to the wardrobe department and she was subsequently fired right there on the spot with the assistant to take over. They gave me double pay. They said, come back so we can pay for all of your gas. There was profound apologies. Oh my God, we're so sorry, we're so sorry. They couldn't get rid of me. Why? Because I had already filmed a whole day with the principal actor. There was no way they could change me out. My features were distinct. So it was either they would dump the whole week, and when it comes to children especially, they have their filming time, they have their school time. It's not that easy to maneuver. So I knew the position that I was in. My black brothers and sisters, always know the position that you're in. And don't resist any kind of arrest. I know that's hard to swallow. Go down there to the police station. Do what they gotta do. Film everything. But make sure they pay. Make sure what? Make sure they pay. Make sure they feel it in their pockets. That's all I gotta say. And I am very, 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 very sorry to my beautiful Alex O'Keefe.
Hi guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking.
Yes, I do. Look, back up. Have you noticed that I refuse to give any of this away? It's always sold out. Always what? It's always sold out. So, guys, what do I think about our slippery lime shampoo? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. And for the benefit of other shampoo products, I covered them. I had to do this test because I needed to prove a point. And I don't want to bring up any other product or brand. But these are other shampoos that I've had. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to take them out one by one. Let me put my slippery slime here. I'm going to bring it out one by one. And and I'm going to pour it out for you to see. Yeah? Look at the consistency. Look at the consistency. Okay, that is one. Look at the consistency of this one. Okay. Look at the consistency of this. Oh God. Look at the consistency of this. Look at the consistency of Slippery Slime shampoo by Healthy Hair Studio, created by a trichologist called ENITAN. It's a beast. It won't even. Just look. If you are asking me, Fumi, a slippery lime shampoo, Healthy Hair Studio, created by trichologist ENITAN, is it FDV approved? It is absolutely FDV approved. It is absolutely FDV approved. Go right ahead and use my discount code Fumi and get you.